Hello, and welcome to Pure Soul Alchemy with Gabriella. I'm Gabriella Espinosa, Catalyst for Life and creator of Pure Soul Alchemy. I'll be taking us through a soul realignment process for the next 30 minutes, so be sure to find a nice comfortable place where you can lay down, relax, and receive the session. Pure Soul Alchemy is a transmission of channeled healing technologies which structure your creative source grid. Transformative operations and procedures are enacted for you while you comfortably relax. Through my perception and vocalization of the inner energetic grid, we are open in ways which allow these technologies to come into our physical reality and enact change on our behalf. There will be quite a few moments of silence as I'm being with these processes. Relax into the silence during these times and receive the healing energies. Don't focus too much on what is being said. Just relax and let the transmissions come through and work on you. To learn more about Pure Soul Alchemy, visit www.puresoulalchemy.com. In your iTunes, search Pure Soul Alchemy with Gabriella and subscribe to the podcast for commercial-free listening to many healing episodes on various topics. It's quite helpful to go back and listen again repeatedly to deepen the effects of the session and take the healing further. This show is an attunement session for victorious new beginnings. Are you feeling the call to begin something in a big way but don't know how or why? The impetus for starting something new may be knocking on your door. Whether you are aware of this or not, it is a force laden with vital opportunity that, when allowed, brings fresh new directions, inspired new life perspectives, golden opportunities, and the support to carry this all through with ease and grace. In today's session, we will create major openings for this mobilizing force to come through and to align with its healing potential. So I typically receive our healing points in advance. They are channeled to me, and so I get many of them. And so what I'm going to do right now is just read a few of the main points before we get started. So healing point number 1, realizing or making real new types of beliefs entering our gaze. Healing point number 2, allowing the powerful in connection with our personal interests. Healing point 3, engaging personal hardware intending to development of beginnings. And number 4, teaching the self to heal deception that marks the new terrain as hostile. So we're going to go ahead and begin now. So relax and settle into your stillness. Fall into your natural deep breathing rhythm. Bring into your awareness, into your heart, and into your pelvic bowl your willingness to joyfully and peacefully reside in your victorious new beginnings. Relax deeply as you allow your whole being to awaken to your most auspicious and fulfilling choice of path. Feel that you are strong in this new momentum. Know that you are fully capable to awaken a powerful and self-propelled movement to this new beginning that is aligned just for you. Allow yourself to peacefully receive inspired instruction for this course to be carried out to the highest degree of fulfillment and thriving. Know that you never have to face anything alone. That cosmic benevolent helpers are here now to assist you in carrying out your soul aspirations to come into grace. Know that you are being divinely assisted towards a more complete and expanded path. Visualize your whole being electing to partake of your new grace-led existence. Rest now in the knowing that you are held by Spirit at all times. Let that take hold in your sight, in your heart, and in your life as we go through our session and create an exalted momentum to our most victorious new beginnings. So we're connecting with our divine physical and non-physical intelligence to align completely with our own core essence. Aligning with the fundamental and essential aspects of ourselves. Aligning with the earth, the sun, the moon, with our own Mother, Father God, Self, with our own inherent Creator Self, and our right placement in the universe. The one pure healing source within us is our own deepest aspect. We agree to serve as our own healing agent and to serve from and as our own ultimate inner counsel, the all that I am. So we're going to begin by clearing this piece. The label is twisted remarks. Those that don't align us in our power, our inner strength, and keep us from our fortune. Keep us from reconnecting with our power and our fortune and our trust in life. Okay, we're going to also implement Focus Pure Soul Alchemy Healing Force onto patterned systemic operations in life, those that are deeply ingrained, deeply held, and powerfully operating our life, even though we don't really want them to. And we're also clearing rejection as a result. Great, we're going to implement tender-hearted releasing from the pain and trauma of inventing ourselves without gained results. Great, and we're initiating a purpose-filled existence in its place. Implementing meditative, contemplative navigation and traversing the subtle planes, the subtle territories of growth. So we're implementing a healing of seeing the self as devoid of an inner spark, devoid of an inner alliance, devoid of an inner purpose, and implanting tranquility instead. It's definitely a misperception, and yet it seems to just keep hanging on. So peacefully beginning the releasing of this perspective, this misperception of the self as devoid of an inner spark, of an inner light, of an inner glow, inner purpose. We're going to do some releasing of some rules of engagement. And also bringing in the knowing that we are, and our spiritual pursuits are of great benefit, have value, and we're going to enhance trust in that. Great, so we're going to do a healing of the phenomenon of feeling like a fake when taking on something new and outside of the persona's field of experience. All right, so that stems from a long-held chasm of detachment from our spiritual uniqueness, and we're going to traverse this chasm and create supportive, worthwhile endeavors to correct this lie. Right, that's going to substantially release and continue for some time to come. And we're going to begin working on this piece, sealing our fate when a new idea of benefit enters into the parameters of our possibilities. Allowing the powerful in connection with our personal interests. Trust that the powerful will inform intelligently our direction, our course of actions, and we're going to enhance trust in that. We're going to enhance the recognition, the understanding, the knowing that there is no need to ever backtrack into the old familiar territory. And that is the old familiar territory that is obsolete, outdated, and that does not support our new endeavors, but actually takes us back into the already, the already done category. Been there, done that. Implementing a new chance for growth. Teaching the self to heal deception that marks the new terrain as hostile. What this is a self-preservation pattern in the face of uncharted territory. So we're working on the autonomic levels of the brain, of the nervous system, and the physiological consciousness, intelligence. Teaching the self to heal deception that marks the new terrain as quote-unquote hostile. We replace that with curiosity, excitement, something to be explored, questioned, looked at, examined, and to see it as the possibilities are endless. Venturing out to see growth opportunities with gusto and being pleased with the self. Acknowledgement and solidification into this new integration. Bringing to the light of day, the light of consciousness, this new chance for growth, this venturing out, acknowledgement and solidification into this new integration. Great. And once again, we're going to do some more work on recognizing. We're going to strengthen this recognition and our ability to recognize that there is no need to backtrack into the old familiar territory, which is essentially backing away from our quest. Backing away from new possibilities. So we're strengthening our ability to recognize that we don't need to do this anymore, and strengthening our resolve into discovery, inquiry, curiosity, and movement into the new. So realizing or making real new types of beliefs entering the gaze. These are nourishing beliefs, beliefs of sustenance, beliefs of victory, and we're healing any unwillingness to realizing sustenance gained through allowing delighting interests to pour in. Okay, so we are engaging personal hardware, intending to development of beginnings. Engaging personal hardware, intending to the development of new beginnings. Bringing them online with a new focus in the development of new beginnings. Consciously releasing systemic, quote-unquote, end of the world and, quote, failure expectations and exaggerations in our conceptual bodies. Doom and gloom, cataclysmic misinterpretations, expectations, that pop up, pop in, and spur to life when we even think about setting one foot in a new direction. So we're consciously releasing these systemic expectations in our conceptual bodies. Painting a fate of relaxed delight in our stable, virtuous movement into a whole new direction. Relaxed delight beautiful rewards. Cleansing out the subtle field of interpreting ourselves as, quote-unquote, exempt from being victorious in our soul endeavors. So we're going to cleanse out that interpretation of that we are the exception. That good things, good and victorious possibilities don't happen to us. So we're cleansing that out. Releasing ourselves from this form of exemption. Let's also cleanse an energy of resignation. And implementing personal rehabilitation. So we're no longer seeing ourselves as exempt. We are now seeing ourselves as 100% included in this victory. Right, so we're now bringing our session to a close. I'd like to thank you for joining Pure Soul Alchemy with Gabriella. For more information, visit www.puresoulalchemy.com. I highly recommend that you listen to this session repeatedly. This will deepen the effects of the session and take the healing further. For commercial-free listening, go to your iTunes and search Pure Soul Alchemy with Gabriella. Then click the subscribe button. This is Gabriella Espinosa. Have a wonderful day.